We've got some enemy territory. We have got some enemy territory. It's going to be Cybergamer Season 3. This is the upper bracket final, I do believe, between Oxid and Elysium. Their tags are going to make it very easy for Merlin to decipher what's going on. Very nice and easy. Just get me back into the flow smooth. There is a slight sort of normal lineup change that we'll be used to with Elysium. But we'll run down Oxid first. We've got Stray, Cresty, Fireball, Flop, Stonage and Blade. Kind of the regulars, you could say, for Oxid. Elysium, on the other hand, we've got the normals, which are Insane, Sebhes, Gizmo, and Yera. But we also have Druin, aka Raz, and Ross playing. And I don't think these guys, those two in particular, haven't played for quite a while. Whereas the rest, I guess some people will be a little bit rusty, but they have been playing the tournament. They will keep themselves in a reasonable state, but Raz and Ross will both be feeling it a little bit. Maybe not so much Ross. No offense to Ross, but I don't think he never seemed like a player that really needed to practice much. I think he went on holiday. I'm not 100% sure, but he went on holiday to like Australia or something for legit over 6 months. Came back, played a game, and was just fine. So he's much more of a, I don't know. He's much more of a brain player, decision making. We are going to kick things off. The first map is, of course, going to be Supply. And this is the upper bracket final. We are going to watch the defensive team first. Let me skip across. We have actually got a Panzer in the hands of, I'm going to guess that's Insane. Well, he did kill out, so I'm going to guess it's not Insane. We have got no Outlaw in this game. He would normally pick up the Panzer as well. Big aggressive play from Ox. It's going to pick up 5 kills on that spawn time. They had a very short spawn, but decided to all go aggressive. 5 kills coming out. But Elysium have spawned back in. As you see, we're going to see a little bit more aggression from Oxid, pushing out. Maybe a bit of a cave push coming in, slow push coming out of the spawn from the Elysium players. Very nice aggression from Oxid, I like this. 2 players up, pushed up. It's going to be Cresty to pick up 1 frag. He is going to have to fall back. Revive's going to come in, but they're going to just be able to kill out for the respawn. Artillery's covering their fall off as well. And we're going to see the Elysium team finally get a chance to push up. They weren't ready for that aggression. It didn't seem to be guns out. I saw quite a few ammo packs being dropped. We're going to pick up the guy in the middle. It's going to be Blade. I did see he was on 100 ping. Dodges that Panzerfaust. So it will hurt him a little bit, that 100 ping. He's going to get kill revived. A bit of control in the low area for the allied team. 3 Elysium frags coming in. Yera has decided to kill out, as Gizmo unfortunately didn't know there was a mine there, of course. He is going to be able to get revived. Artillery's nicely placed. Double frag from Blade is going to shut down that push into low area. So a little bit more control for Oxid, as they're going to be able to clean up the remaining allied team. And they're going to get those mines back down. And a bit more aggression. Cresty and Fireball doing exactly what they did to the last spawn. Spawn before last. Rifle comes out. Flop does manage to pick up 1. And Elysium so far struggling to really take map control. Oxid going full aggression on them. It's really nice when a team does it all together. We did see maybe 1 player stay back. Maybe a full spawn there for Stray. I'm not sure if he managed to spawn back in. That Flop TK may have got him out for the count. Nice rifle up top by Flop. He has got 3 or 4 players up there. He's going to try and time this. Nice timing. He's going to be able to take down Raz as well. As the nade loops over, Ross gets taken down. Nice triple kill comes out from Flop, and that's a nice little bit of action. Artillery's again down for the Axis team. As, we're going to try and pick up some of the allies, see what they can do. This first stage hasn't been too successful so far, but it can change so very quickly. Another 2-man kill comes out from Flop G's. That's going to be able to bring his tally up to 5 for the last 30 seconds. And Oxid just in full control at the moment. Sebhes does manage to get a frag in. I don't think the give came out, so it's only going to be a 10-second spawn time. Yeah, they are timing their aggression pretty well. This is basically how you have to play Supply, otherwise you can get overrun in this lower area so easily. So easily. Now look at the allied team. They have to wait for backup. They're just waiting back. And then when they're full strength here, you see the entire Axis team just go ultra defensive, normal standard positions, you could say, and it's up to the allied team to pick up some nice frags. Going to rely heavily on like Yera to pick up some nice rifles to open things up. As the Elysium team again have to spawn back in. I'm watching some mines get planted. It's not fun, not fun. And this is the chance for Elysium. There's one player in that lower area. They really need to push in. Double Panzer comes out from Raz. That's 2 on a long spawn. And they really should take control here if they can. Push down from Stonehenge. They decide to kill out. I'm not sure. Maybe that was the remaining 2 players, so it might have been a good decision. They have to go very aggressive on this one, as they have only got 2 players to deal with. Nades in the lower area. Nice dodge by Gizmo. He's going to try and push up for that flag, but it's going to be Stonehenge to just slow him down. Maybe not going to be able to get that flag in time, but the dynamite has been planted in the lower area as the Axis full spawn back in. And we have got a Panzer in the hands of an allied player. Will they be able to get that defuse in? We are going to see rifle just go straight past my face. No defuse coming in for the Axis just yet. They know the Panzer's going to be around, as Flop is going to try and get this done. And the Panzer's going to come in any second. Here it comes. And it is going to be able to pick up Stonehenge. No kill on Flop G's, but Druin, aka Raz, managed to finish that off. And it's going to be a 4.5 minute first stage hold. But we should see allies actually get quite a bit of control on the second stage because Axis aren't in position. Raz taken down on the push. A couple of killouts going to be coming in, so he's going to get reinforcements quite quickly. No plant up top just yet, so not as quick as maybe they would hope. CP defense is generally quite strong from the Germans. Synchronicity on the RTs and the Crossfire can be very strong. But, maybe a little bit mistimed here. Don't really know the positioning of a couple of players. Sebes. Just dodging around the artillery smoke. Want to get out of the way. Comes the push. Blade in a nice little position. Going for the gib, I like that. I like that. Especially from an A-man. You normally just see ignore the gibs. 4 players, 5 players on the respawn coming across the top. Artillery has gone down against Strike, and that's where the mistakes can come in. If you do an airstrike, Artillery's going to get 1 kill surely. Blade's going to be able to pick up 1. They're going to get a little bit of control. Blade with the double kill, as it is going to be Ross to pick up 1 frag. But CP seemed pretty clear. Not many Axis players in position. They were all at the rock. I think it's just Stonehenge has got the backup of Cresty. Now he is going to get taken down. 3-4 players of the allies. Going to be able to take over CP. They need that Covey in position. But they're going to be able to get the east plant and the main plant. So that's just going to bypass the stage. So look at that. They got the flag within a minute and a half. They've got the main and east plant down. That's really nice. A rolling attack. Elysium pretty well known for that, to be honest. Although it's mainly like the outlaw insane combo. Helps that a lot. We only have one of the mega duo in this game. Oh! Wasn't good. Could have really backfired if that would have got a 2-man TK. That would have been bloopers of the week. So main has blown. They're going to be able to pick up the CP. Forward spawn will be locked down. Now it's all about escorting the truck into position. Crossfire down on main from the Axis team. They're going to have quite a standard defense, I would have thought. You'll see aggressions on short spawns, kind of standard. As you see aggression from Fireball. He does tend to get himself in the most annoying positions, Fireball. Nice little frag underneath the truck from Stonehenge. Stops that escort. Push coming from main. Raz is going to get a little bit of help. You're clearing out that east side, so there's a lot of mines in position though. There's a Blade just getting off some shots. Not really being able to pick up too much here. Dodging the mines. Needs to maybe could have just blown those. The 1 second, 2 second spawn. Comes Raz pushing towards east. He has got a player backing him up. Here's those mines. They're going to be able to clear it out. There's, we have got an east defense now reset back up. Truck has managed to get into position. This is all about defending the push from the allied team to get up top. So you don't need to have such a big defense on west, or at least the back of west.
Dynamite plant.
Now you maybe do, as they have managed to put that plant down on west. So it's always nice to have that as an option at this stage. It's very, very important to have that as an option on the truck stage. And maybe a boost going on because they're running up top. Flop seems to be very aware that there could be a boost. Or he's just going up top. Nice nade. Oh, unlucky. He decides to kill out. It looks like they're giving up the stage. As the builder's going to come in, double NG. Gets things done. Yeah, I did get taken down by Flop. I didn't mean to go off Flop. I thought we might be able to get a shot off, but I'm going to be able to get that gold in the back of the truck. It's up to the Ally team to just escort it around. Probably their quote-unquote easiest task. It's quite straightforward, but I wouldn't say easy. Nice nade from Raz. It doesn't manage to pick up the frag. Oh, there was 2 players. They're very, very unlucky. As Cresty picks up 2. Ross just sitting in the back of the truck. We've seen Squiz do that in the past and just get all the way around. As Ross is going to be able to get to the front of East corner. Really nice position. You can attack main or east and get out quite easily. The Ally team, 3 frags coming in for the Allies. They are going to be able to keep escorting the truck. Nicely positioned and timed artillery. It might be able to slow down the truck by a couple of seconds. He is going to be able to pick up 1 frag. And even if it just stops it, that's job done. Because at that point, it's very hard to slow down the truck. Respawn's going to come in if the Ally team can hit them bouncing down already. They're going to just get in position and take that truck forwards. And I don't think it's going to get slowed down again. One person has pushed up through cave though. I saw that Flop G's on the rifle. It's going to be able to get a frag in. Will he be able to take down Yera? No. Reply frag comes in from Yera. And that's going to be the truck moved into position. And they're going to set a pretty good time here, to be honest. It's going to be around about 10 minutes on the dot. Considering they were held on the first stage for 5 minutes, they did the rest of the map in the same time. And that was all down to the Oxid aggression. You saw the ultra aggression on that first spawn, then the second spawn. Because they got all those frags, they knew that they had map control, and they did it a couple more times. Cresty and Fireball, the duo, pushing up, just holding them back. Even if they didn't get frags, just holding them back for 5-10 seconds. When Allies do push forward for 5-10 seconds, then they've got to make a decision. I'm full, which most players don't like being in a position where they can get full, so they kill out. Whereas it can be still quite be beneficial. Like that's, as an Allied team, that's your strength. Your strength is you can risk full because you've only got a 20-second spawn. Whereas in a defending team, that's where it's very risky because you've got 30 seconds and spawns are very much needed to be looked after as a defense team. You need everyone alive, basically. So looking at the stats, we have 20 frags coming out from Cresty, 18 from Fireball, 18 from Flop. 3.5k coming out from Blade. He was hitting those artilleries on the first and second stage. And at the end as well. So Elysium, 20 frags from Yera, 19 from Insane, 3.4k damage from Insane. Sebhes getting pretty unlucky. Didn't have that too bad damage. But, I mean, that's look at the damage ratios compared to everybody else. Like, 400 more damage, 14 more kills. Yera, please. So we are going to have the next round kick off. It is going to be the defense of Elysium, and they are normally quite strong on defense as well. I think supply is quite an even map between these 2 teams. I would say normally Elysium would just about edge supply, and then I'd say Oxid would just about edge Gold Rush. Like that's how on the 2 main maps. And then I think on the other picks you've got like Radar probably goes Oxid's way, Bremen probably goes Elysium's way. This is on their standard lineup. On this lineup it can be a bit different. You know, it's not like Ross and Raz are bad players, but it's just the dynamic that you normally have, the how comfortable you are with the players knowing what they like to do. Like most people when they come out of spawn they go a certain way. I mean, unless you actually have in your mind we're going to go a certain way and someone calls a big push. And Outlaw is very different than Raz and Ross in those styles, I guess. So here we go. It is now going to be the defense of Elysium. And they've only got a hold off for 10 minutes. Easier than 15. Easier than 15. Nice warm up throw from Gizmo. So they're going to kick things off on their defense. It's going to be Ross on middle, kind of standard. We would normally have Outlaw here, I think, so like for like replace in terms of position. Big push coming through the cave. Ross is going to be able to get in a bit of damage. Does manage to pick up 1 frag on Stray, but there's a little bit of control for Oxid here, this lower area. They have got revives in. I think that was Stonage getting in the revives. And And this is what we didn't see from Elysium. Just the control here. No mines in position as well, from what I could see. Push coming in from Stray. He is going to push up for the flag. Is he going to be able to make it in time? Brilliant from Stray. Brilliant. He is going to be able to pick up that flag, and the push for the ally team is going to come in. Have they got their hands on a suit? I think they have. Stoney just got a suit. So we are going to see the push coming through, and they're going to meet the ally team. The Axis team are going to meet the ally team, sorry, right on the next stage. Couple of the allies decide to kill out. Don't want to risk fall. But Blade and Fireball know that it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. They're going to have to wait for that plant anyway. They might as well just at least stop the Axis team from pushing forward too much. Someone has to go back for that track. Yeah, it's always a problem if you get that first stage real quick. As the aggression from Elysium is still here. Going to see Insane get an A frag here. Oh, dodge. Get dodged. As Blade with the pistol, giving him some problems. Blade's just messing with him. Trying to make him lose his ammo. I'm going to pick up someone from CP. It's going to be Ross. Ross playing CP. Not usual. I know he likes the middle tower as a field up. Artillery does go down. Nicely timed. And that could either split the push. There we go. No big push coming across. Just one person coming across. But the reply artillery comes out. Ross needs to be careful here. Big artillery comes down from Blade. I can see that go wide. And it's going to be able to clear out the field up. He is out for 20 seconds nearly. Big risk. I guess he couldn't really get back in just because he didn't really have the space to. Insane is going to be able to pick up 2 frags on the defense, but the push came in through the tunnel, and now going to try and get this plant down. Stray is getting helped out by Flop. Mines are going to be able to clear it out a little bit. Are the engineers going to just defuse this straight away? They've got a little bit of time. They've got a little bit of freedom. Double engineer coming in, and it is going to be a defuse. No Panzer, no rifle to have to dodge. All good. Elysium are going to clean up the stage as well. Push comes through the tunnel once again though. Fireball picking up that frag. And we do have a little bit of a weakened defense here at CP. Revives are going to come in, and we're going to see a couple of killouts. Hopefully, one person's going to be out for a while. Ross, the field up's going to kill out as well at CP. But it does look like they're going to go for main stage again. Nice shooting from Insane. Picks up 2. And he thinks he has someone to deal with here, I think. They're actually going towards main. Nice, another nice frag. 2 more players still alive. And now they really should come towards this CP area because they've got full control. Just 1 player alive. And Stray's going to deal with him. He does indeed. Just going to try and pick up this CP now. Questy getting in on the frags. And Ox are going to be able to clear out this stage. They're going to get CP and main. Forward spawn will be locked down. Just try and get that all shored up. Easier to get these main plants if they don't get it straight away. Trying to spot out an engineer. Fireball. He loves these sneaky positions. Always loves these sneaky positions. Played against Fireball a lot of times. And he can be very, very hazardous. Kills coming in for Elysium. There's a couple of revives and reply. We're going to go for that east plant, which is already planted. Nice nade over the top from Yara. But Sebhes is going to get boosted as well. And he is going to be able to get that frag. The defuse will come in from Sebhes. And it looks like Yara is going to go straight for that defuse on main. He got a little bit of charge into that. And it has got 20 seconds. I don't think they're going to risk it. 5 seconds on the respawn. Sebhes is going to get taken down. So Elysium will set up on the next stage. Yes. Insane pushing out. Risking fall. I'm not sure what he's doing there. Oh! Nice play from Stray. He's going to be able to slow it down a little bit, but this is big risk. As if the dynamite blows. Oh my. They're out for so long here. This has to be huge, Raz. That's it. That's what we needed. God. Saves the day. Raz and Insane. 4 kills between them. They were the last 2 remaining players, and that would have been up top, lost. That was I don't think that was... Risk reward there was very small. Well, very small reward, big risk. 3 kills coming in for Elysium. Flop's going to be able to claw one back, but it is going to be the allied team full respawning back in. A couple of mines going down in position on this main area from Sebhes. Just going to try and slow things down. Nades over the top. Sebhes not really paying attention. There's a lot of frags coming in for Oxid. They are not going to be able to hold this truck off. And it looks like they're going to be able to get into position. As Raz is going to try and slow it down. Raz with a double frag. I don't think he's managed to stop that truck though, he hasn't. But he managed to clear out the players on that west position. Someone had to do it, and he managed to get those 2 frags. But job done, regardless, for the Allied team, sorry. As we're going to see a nice little cheeky mine from Euro. It's down to Oxid now. They have got enough time. This is going to be very close. They've got the truck in position, they just need to get up top. Nice nice shooting on that main area, Crossfire. A lot of early damage coming out from Insane. Not going to be able to pick up that frag, but I'm going to slow them down at least. Make them get a little bit scared, shooting into that east tower. And we have got a pause, as it did look like Ross lagged out. There he is. You would have seen that guy in east tower, so definitely lagged. Insane is fabulous right now. So now we're going to wait for this pause. So there comes the unpause. And it is Oxid, 3 minutes 48-49 seconds to try and pick up the first map. Or we're going to have Elysium hold it off. Ross, even though he's AFK, or not AFK, 999, he managed to pick up the RT frag. Came back from the 999 as well, didn't have to reconnect. And got an MP40 frag straight away as well. Push coming towards this east side of the wall. West wall has been planted as well, and that's going to spread. That'll spread the defense a little bit. One person at least is going to have to defend west, or you have a very aggressive like wall defense, so you get the early info. But most of the time you'll have someone on west, or you'll just go inside. They've already lost the truck, so there's not a big need. Got someone doing something. Raz is going aggressive on main. 15 second spawn. One player pushing towards that east wall. Rifle comes out. Does manage to pick up one. Flop takes down Yera. I think Yera had a nade in his hand as well, so he's gibbed. Big push coming from through this wall. East wall is going to come up against Gizmo. 1 frag for Gizmo. Insane picks up 2. And that was a lethal crossfire on that east wall. And they're running out of time. 2.5 minutes is, I think, I can't remember. I keep guessing these times, but it's a certain amount of time to get the truck round. Merlin never remembers. But they are running out of time. They pretty much need to get in the next 20 to 30 seconds. Otherwise, I think that's going to be the first map going Elysium's way. And after a scary first stage, they managed to pick themselves back up. I think the way that Elysium have done it is probably a bit more deserving. I prefer teams to have better back stages, like to defend a stage to hold, rather than to defend a stage for a long time and then get rolled over the entire rest of the map. But it looks like someone may be going up. Ross having a little bit of lag issues. Cresty with a 4-man frag in that lower area. Takes down 4 for a short spawn. Ross is going to get that nade out. Oh, the rifle comes out from Yera. Picks up 2. And I think that's Stray as well, the NG. I don't know if he's going to be able to get revived. He has indeed. Rolls over 1. Panzer coming in from the back. It is going to be able to pick up 1 frag. Raz is going to be able to take down... oh, it says teammate. It's took down Ross. What's going on there? Bad info. As the nade will come over the top through the window. From Raz, he's trying to make amends, but the truck has been built. They need to basically press the button and get that moving straight away. I don't think they've got enough time though. I'm pretty sure they haven't got enough time, but if they did have enough time, they've already wasted 5 seconds by not being on the truck. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be Elysium picking up the first map, even if Cresty somehow gets this all the way around. Oh, he's trying to get that cheeky knife in. Chance knife. It's not going to happen. 45 seconds. They might just have it. They might just have it. That strike's going to try and stop it though. It is going to be able to stop the truck. Stray's going to try and keep it moving. It's going to be Flop flying in. His corpse doesn't escort. Nice grenade comes out from Stonage. Picks up 2. The truck is going to keep moving. I don't think they've got enough time. Stonage with 3 frags. And I think they did have enough time. When they first got the gold in the back of the truck, they had enough time. But they took 5 or 10 seconds to even just start getting it moving. Like, no one was on the truck. Someone should have made that their job. To just be on the truck. But that is the first map win. Very close. Elysium like an MerlinatoR, very tight matchup on, especially on one of these classic maps. And we're going to pick up the frags. 47 frags coming out from Insane. He literally went insane. 8k damage as well. Looking across, alright, well, we've got Raz actually picking up 31 and Ross as well, 31 frags. I did say these guys might struggle, but they can be my words. 5.8k damage as well coming up from Raz. Looking across the other team, we have 37 frags, I believe, coming out of Cresty, and 29 or 34 flop. Blade 31. Big damage coming out from Blade, but he was hitting those arties, and that gives you a lot of damage. That gives you a lot of damage. But in the end, all that counts is the map win, and that's going to be for Elysium. They're going to take the small lead into Gold Rush. Of course, if they just full hold Gold Rush here, they have got victory. They cannot be beaten. It is an impossibility. If they lose Gold Rush, it will go to a deciding map. And of course, this is a one game, and this can make a big difference. You go to the grand final from the upper bracket final. You have to lose twice in the grand final. I mean, effectively, you still have to lose the same amount of times in the tournament. But normally, I say normally it's in one go. Some of the times they don't play the second one for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there, but. We're going to see the start off from Elysium. Push through main coming out from MerlinatoR. They have got quite a bit of control, and they are in that corner area. 1 or 2 players. They have actually been taken down. 3 players pushing now through side. Flop, Stonehenge. They have got the Engineer, Cresty. So they have got the firepower as well. Nice give underneath the tank, I think. They did actually get revived. Cresty's going to get taken down, but lots of frags coming in for MerlinatoR. The revives need to be on point for the Elysium team, and I can't see too many players still alive, as we are going to see Strain pushing towards the tank, and he will get the build in the first 40 seconds or so. The first minute. Within the first minute, the tank can be such a heavy stage. It can be, some teams, it's almost it's what they're known for, having this brilliant tank stage. Let me think of a team. Well, the teams that Raz and Ross are normally on, the Squares, Coop, those guys normally have very good tank stages. Their first stages are really good. Triple grenade coming out from MerlinatoR as Stray takes down 3, and that's going to be in the upper CP area, I believe. The build not going to be coming in on this barrier either. Artillery is going to just keep that from happening, and the tank's going to get rolled on. Where are the engineers? No one's even attempting to come for this barrier. Another artillery going on, this time from the Axis, going to try and get the damage in on the tank, but it's not going to happen. It's going to push past the barrier. Job done. That might be some team kills. If you could damage your own tank, it would happen. Flop is actually going to get taken down by his teammate, but that's another stage in the books. Elysium need to really just steady themselves. The last stage again. Oh, nice shot from Gizmo. Stray didn't even get to blink. He's dead. Gone. But the last stage can be very important, just like the first stage. Last stage, first stage, obviously, those two stages are the ones you're going to practice the most. Most of the time, and the ones you're going to practice the most. So they have to be good. On Gold Rush as well, they are kind of the more solid stages. Everything else is kind of a bit freedom, and it depends on how the attacking team plays. Both MerlinatoR and Elysium are very sort of loose attacking teams, so they can be very hard to deal with. Very good shooters as well, so one player can take down 2 or 3 players on your defense. It's really hard to deal with. So does it look like they're just going to hold off, try and damage the tank a few times? Not a bad tactic. Just add a bit of time that way. Build's going to come in, lots of nades, lots of fire support coming up, and they have managed to just hold off the tank, even just for a little bit. And Yera's actually going to rest full here. He's actually going to go out on full as well. I think he smashed his self-kill bind just to try and get back in on the spawn time, but he was a couple of seconds late. So no tank built. Well, it has only just been built. Another strike coming in. Insane's going to miss that one. He needs to direct that though. Does get a bit of damage off. 1 or 2 nades finish that off. Stray gets in the frags. This is such a hectic stage, but it's all controlled by MerlinatoR, and it just seems Elysium just trying to slow it down. This last stage has to be really, really nice from Elysium. And I'm going to just say, it's probably going to be decent, because it has to be. Or we're going to go to a third map, because This defense hasn't showed us too much so far. This is normally what we see Elysium do to other teams, where they have like double the frags of the defending team. As Yera's going to try and slow down the gold carrier, and it's just going to be a rolled over attack from Oxid. Cresty's going to be able to get in the back of the truck. Where is this defense? I said before, and the difference between Oxid and Elysium, there's only a small difference on supply, and it normally is slightly towards Elysium. There's only a small difference on Gold Rush, and it's normally slightly towards Oxid. This is just too much. Maybe Oxid realizing that they have to win this to have any chance of winning, and sort of Elysium just getting a bit in their own heads. Oh, we've already won, my mate. We don't. It's all good. What are the Oxid guys doing? Just clearing it out. It's gonna be a truck defense. Need to get that barrier blown. One or two Axis players hiding at this the tank. It's gonna be two. Insane. Just gonna be able to pick up one frag, and the respawn gonna come in with Axis. This is gonna have to be some monumental defense. I have seen teams do a barrier defense here. It can be very hard to break down sometimes, because you don't practice this attack too much, and as a defending team, again, you don't even practice defending it. It's sort of just like if you can wing it. I think it's easier to wing it on defense in these sort of situations, because there's so many hiding spots. Look how annoying this is. Stonage just like trying to get it done. The plant's going to come in. Flop and Stray Blade even getting the plant in as the push across the top. Going to try and get the defuse. I see one engineer, I see two. Yera and Seb's got to get on this quick. Satchel charge comes down. I don't think it got any frags. It didn't. Sebes is going to get quite a lot of defuse in. It is going to be a defuse. Yera and Sebes getting that done. And it is going to be very, like I said, very difficult. You need to get on that corner. You need to have people in position to get some nice frags to sort of save the day. But they have... the satchel charge actually didn't get dropped over the edge. It was actually blown the CP. I think that was the Axis blowing the CP. So that just gave them a little bit of breathing room to get that defuse in. Really nice. I thought it was thrown over the edge here. I tried to kill one of the engineers. That was actually a grenade. A lot of Oxid players all around the barrier. They need to get a better placed dynamite this time. Somewhere in this corner. Oh, I don't like that one. Isn't that legal? I don't know. Flop is going to be able to get this plant in. It's going to be quite hard to defuse this one, because they can just hold so far back. Some map knowledge for you. Yera, I think they know where it is, but what can they do? As Yera just freezing in midair, that lag out. As the dynamite is going to blow, but I think Elysium sort of after quite terrible. Every stage was quite terrible. Their last stage was the best. That barrier stage, they held it for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Considering they're only defending for like 8 to 9 minutes, that is not great on every other stage. Just a minute or less, or just about a minute on every stage, basically. Cresty's gonna find Sebes. And Oxid are just rampant. Strike on the spawn comes out from Blade. Does pick up one. This is just some bonus frags coming in. Fireball picks up another. So that's the kill out. 2 players at the second arch. Oh, Ross did actually get taken down. Cresty with the Thompson. I think it should be all clear. And we're going to have about an 8-minute time, which is very hard to beat. Extremely hard to beat. 7 minutes 55. Pick up the stats, and like I said, normally we see Elysium do this to teams where the attacking team has more frags than the defending team. They struggled a lot. They didn't really have any lock stage. They didn't really get into, I don't know, into formation, into positions, and just hold it off for once. They didn't hold it off even for once until the last stage. And the tank. They slowed down the tank a little bit, actually. It was normally one of the harder things to do for teams, is to slow down the tank a little bit. Just looking at the frags, insane with 17. And not much else from anyone else. 12, the next best. On the attacking team, not really anyone standing out. I mean, we had 16 and 15 for Fireball, but no one going ham. It was just a really nice team performance. Everyone in position, everyone working together.
Fight.
So now Oxid, can they throw this away? 8 minutes, be very difficult. Their gold rush defense is normally quite solid. Laid onto the side area, very nice from Fireball. It's going to hold them off. And they're just holding back. And they've gone long way. They must have gone long to CP. Actually gone a couple main. Just 3 main. And we're going to 3 guys in the corner. 2 or 3 guys in the corner. This could be nice for Elysium. As we are going to see Sebesh going to start pushing towards the tank. Does get taken down. Oxid picking up 5 frags. Double kill for Stray. Double kill for Cresty. It's going to give them a little bit of room. They only really need to hold off like 2 or 3 attacks. That's how bad it was for Elysium on their own defense. 2 or 3 attacks, and it's almost going to be impossible for Elysium. Sepes leading the charge for his team. Nading hat. He's going to try and take out this guy in the corner. No one's going to take. Look at all the nades. That's the spam zone. This was a spam zone. Rifle's going to come out trying to get that pre-allied push. Not going to happen. Revert his attention towards back. I'm going to pick up some on the defense. Aggression now towards that back area for the allied team. And they're pushing up on Cresty on his full spawn. So Cresty could be out for 4 here. He does manage to take down 1. As Duran is going to be able to take him down. Needs to get in that Gib. Revive will come in. Really nice job from Blade. That was really important. They would have had 2 out for a long time. That would have been a double Gib for Raz. It's going to be a double revive instead for Blade. So they're going to have their full team set up for the next pushes. Huh. Yera's like, I'm not falling for that one. I know where you're shooting. So the push coming now towards side. Bit more of an aggressive push this time. Sepes. The second he throws an AD, he's going to have to hold back. And that's going to just give Flopg's the chance. Flop's just waiting. You know he is. Where is he? Flop is not even waiting. He thinks they're coming back. So maybe should have pushed. No real back push coming in just yet. A couple of players pushed up from side. Nice. This is all nearly revive on the tank. That was so unlucky. Ross gets taken down by Blade. I think the Gib came in just as Ross was getting there. Really nice follow-up though by Ross. I mean, that's what you get from Ross. He knows. He knows what to do. Whereas other players may just hesitate, even for a small amount of time. At the top level in any profession, any competitive arena, hesitation is generally the biggest difference between teams and players. Half a second just makes a big difference. But that was a nice Gib from the Axis team. Team kill's going to come in, a bit of a misfire from Fireball, but he's going to make amends. Here you go, full health. Where are the Elysium team? I think they know it's over. They prepare themselves for that 3rd map. A big push coming up from back though. And just look at this brutal crossfire. Oxids are going to be able to take down a few, but they do also get some team kills in. 4 players still alive for the allied team. Flop is going to be able to pick up 2 more rifle frags. As Cresty and Flop are just running amok in this back area. How many frags was that for Flop? So many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least. Cresty picking up at 2 or 3 as well. This is dead time. I think even if they went AFK now, it'd be impossible. Just mainly because of the tank escort. That's the bit that slows you down the most. Because you have to move at the speed of the tank. And of course the truck escort as well. It's the same sort of situation. Push through main from Gizmo, but does manage to pick up 1. Insane picks up the other. Let's get the tank though. Let's get a bit of confidence. I want some confidence running into that 3rd map. I want a close one. Stray with the grenade. Cresty picks up 2 as well. And Oxid are just getting mega stats. Mega stats on this defense. Like they out-fragged them on attack on the previous half. This is going to be brutal. I'm going to see some horrible numbers for the Elysium team. Aggressive on that side area. Cresty coming up from back as well, just showing in the side. Gizmo picks up 2. I think that's them out for a couple of seconds. 10 seconds or so. 2 players to defend. Paid by himself. He has got a few to deal with. He does pick up one. Team kill comes in on another. Gib came in on the engineer with that mine. Nice nade from Gizmo. Rifle comes out from Flop. Could have picked up more than one there. As it looks like 5 players from the allied team are going to respawn back in. I want to see them get their hands on this tank. I don't want them to go into map 3 demotivated. I know Oxid are going to be motivated regardless, because they've really done well on this map. If you get that tank, even if it's kind of meaningless, let's give you a little boost. These guys are weathered professionals. They should really just pick themselves up regardless. They know that one map makes a difference on that last map. I wonder what it's going to be. Well, actually, that would be quite interesting to think what that could be. Because like I said as well, nice nade from Ross. Doesn't manage to pick up the frag. Team frag comes out. He slowed all 6 players down by so long. So much time. Just presence. Nice shooting. Insane picks up 3 frags. And this really should be the stage. 4 frags for Insane. 5! He went absolutely massive. Picking up 5 frags. Oh, Insane. Another time that would have been an absolute beast frag. And they still don't get the tank. Oh, Lord. You've just got to be mad. Cresty picks up that double frag and kills out the grenade. Insane's just like, what have I got to do? That was a big frag from Insane. Like I said though, any other time, that was if the game wasn't already over, that would have been just so good. Back to the map thoughts. We had Radar slightly towards Oxid. I say more than slightly towards Oxid. Elysium will struggle, I think, on Radar. Bremen will be quite a bit more even, but again, I think that's towards Elysium. Adler Nest maybe towards Elysium again, but then, again, Oxid do like Adler Nest, so that'll be nice. Adler Nest. Can't really think of what the other map is. Would it be Frostbite? I guess most of the time. I mean, we have seen Oxid pick Frostbite. I think they'll be slightly towards Oxid. So they've got 2 maps each. I think there's one bigger advantage map. Radar's the one that we don't want because it'll be quite in the advantage, I think, of Oxid. So you're going to see them clear up this stage right at the end. They would have a free build here, but no one's around. We did see a couple of frags coming in from Raz right at the end as well. But this was over a few minutes ago. We're going to check out the frags. 34 frags coming out from Cresty. 33 from Stray. That's nice to see from Stray. 5.2k damage coming out from Cresty. I'm looking across the other team. 36 from Insane. 5.8k damage. Insane's just really playing well at the moment. Carsire. This isn't Carsire, is it? It is. What is this doing here? What is this doing here? I know they made some changes, but this map, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. But, I don't know. So here we go. I'm going to see Oxid on the attack first. This first stage is very basic. Just got to get this flag. There's a lot of routes to get there. A couple are going left side. 1 or 2 through the middle. 5 will taking his time. And I'm going to see quite a big left side push from Oxid. Yera's in position. Nades are getting thrown out. As Ross just runs out on spawn protection, takes down one. Pretty much the first push dealt with. Nice shooting from Sebhes. So yeah, this first area can be quite hazardous with all the mines everywhere. There are a couple of upper areas you can push from, balconies like Stonehenge is going towards right now. So just got to push down for the flag. Nice shot. Does take down one. He's out on a long spawn there. That's Blade just getting running into the map. Not able to move. I don't think you need to go left side too much. Although you can go down this like alley. I think you can just stick up heavy right side, and mainly just left side is just a bit of presence on left side is good. I think I just banged my mic, so I do apologise. 3 players pushing left. So they're going to have quite a few players on this left hand side. Stray's backing up his rifle engineer. Nice Gib comes out. Revive as well. Nice play from Stray here. He's going to be able to take down another. As Yera's going to push out. He does pick up 1 frag, but all the mines doing some work now. And it's going to be Gizmo, last man alive, picks up 3 frags. Flag grab by Fireball. And that's going to be the forward spawn locked down by the allied team. They need to plant the upper door. So, after that first stage, I'm not sure how much time they lost. Supposedly they changed it to 10 minutes 30. 10 minutes 50. I'm not sure if it's 50 because of the way the time, when you time set, it's actually percentage minute, not seconds. But basically, yeah. The Elysium team had some issues because there was supposedly a problem with the config. I remember this being open, but I may be remembering wrong. Where you can't take the left hand side one until you take the right hand side one. That was a very old version, I thought. So basically they're going to play it so you can only take the right hand side of objective. Once you've transmitted that, you can take the left hand side objective. 6 players for Oxid now going to come out. They're battling their way towards this left hand side. They're not allowed to take this objective. It is agreed. As they're going to have Blade push forwards. And he's going to flank behind them. They don't have any clue. They're going to kill out. The agreement is they can't take that left hand side objective. Supposedly it's an issue with the map, but okay. As the push comes out now, Oxid have to just concentrate on this right hand side. Mines are all in position. As this is what I've said about this map when we talked about it before. It's so hard to break down this backstage once everyone's in position. And I think they countered this by making it so you could get the other side before this one. I think that's what they did. I think they've got it slightly wrong, but I could be wrong. It has been a long time, like years, since I've seen this played, so yeah. Panther comes across, Cresty picks up 1, but so many players alive for Elysium who picked up 4 or 5 frags there. And this is going to take something quite monumental to break down. This was genuinely a full hold map. Like a bad team could full hold a good team quite easily in this map. Now when you consider the strength of Elysium, Ross double frag, Gizmo double frag. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Yera pushing out and getting 2 frags long range, going to just fall back as well. Revives will come in. That's a nice medic play. Insane. I think he's going a little bit aggressive. He might have one guy just going a little bit aggressive. Fireball pushing up to this upper area. Going to come on one-on-one with Raz. And he's going to try and take down Raz. Nade in hand, I think. 3 frags coming out for Oxid. They're going to have their hands on the objective, but this is the problem. Now the respawns come in. Now can they get away with the objective? Nice double frag from Stray. Now going to be able to get out just a little bit. Got quite a lot of freedom. Cresty's going to run away with the objective. Taking shots. No packs out. He needs to have those medic packs out. As the objective is going to get re-picked up. And it does look like Fireball's going to be able to run it home. And I'm not going to watch this because I think he's home free. I think he's home free. Unless there's someone camping here. I don't think there's someone camping. He's got it. He's got it. So we're going to see what the allies can do on the next stage. They've got the second objective. And this is what I mean about this side. This side's really hard to defend. You're coming through 2 doors, going to get just ripped to pieces. Stone is just about making it away. He's going to take some shots though. Where is he? Going to try and pick him up. He has actually got dropped. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. As Blade, the objective is just below you. He's going to take some shots in the side. Insane's going to get that frag in. This is very, very frantic. We do have couple of players hiding around. I think it's just Yera. They can see him, surely. He's going to get one. Return rifle grenade comes out. As Fireball's going to re-pick up the objective. He's going to come on one-on-one with Sebhes. I think he's got a bit of freedom to run away now. He's going to run into their respawn. Not sure about this one. Well, maybe the timing was good. Fireball's going to get away. And he's actually going to get taken down. So why did he run towards their respawn? As
Objective taken.
it's going to be Cresty to try and pick it back up. Blade now has it in his hands. This is so frantic. This is so frantic. I still hate this map. As Blade's going to just run home, and it is going to be a time set of 4 minutes 46. It wasn't 4 minutes 46. Yeah, 6:46.
Prepare to fight.
Here we go. This is the last attack of the game, guaranteed. We have got about 7 minutes or so. As Elysium are going to attack. Got this flag off the bat.
Fight.
And the change of time is going to come in. They know it's a percentage. Good. So I'm going to see the push coming towards this flag. Very quick push from Insane. Nearly got it. Got shut down. Big, just like an entire team push. I like it. I like it. Trying to overflow. One mine can destroy that push though. And it could have easily happened. But it does look like Elysium are going to go this right side overwhelm, which I am a bigger fan of. Just because you've got a short spawn on attack. I think it's really short on attack. For some reason I've got my mind that it's really... it's only 20 seconds, okay. But still, by the time you get there, you can push in and not get full. You can have one guy lingering around that right hand side. So now they're going to risk full. You've got to get those frags in first, of course, but I like the setup from Oxid, bit of aggression. Can't see who's playing that left hand side. I would go. I'd have guessed that was Fireball. Panzer's going to come out. Ooh. Bad Panzer. Nice shooting from Blade. Picks up 2, 3. Headshots coming out as well. He's going to get some help from Stray there. Aggressive with the nade. Try to time it on that crossover over the top. Looks like they're going to go the long way. Nice rifle comes out from Flop on the respawn. Gonna have a couple of players to deal with. So Fireball again finds himself in these sort of like off angles quite a lot. It's hard to deal with them. It's not where you're going to look. You're going to be looking somewhere else as you come into that position. There's a lot of frags coming Oxid's way. Respawn will be coming in soon. This is an opportunity for Elysium to take control. Nade's going to come out to try and protect that respawn. They're going to be able to take that side. It's so close. It's too close. Too easy. Respawning on the flag. That was one of the biggest problems about this map. And it's like... it's easy to make a map like this, basically. You can't make it badly. If you have the defending team respawn on the objective. Maybe someone bouncing down towards the flag there. Frags are coming in. 3 pushing on this right hand side. Double engineer. I wonder why they've got a double engineer here. Want to get that quick plant after getting the flag. Just need to get the flag. Blade gets taken down. Holding that objective room. The revive will come in though. Presty's going across for that. Comes the big right side push again. And this is the position. Flop has can see it all. It's always nice to have a rifle here. Kind of standard when it was played. Oh, nice. That was from like across the map. Or did he do it through the arches? I'm not sure. He might have done it through the arches. So many little sneaky like angles in this. This first stage does look like it's going to be an issue for Oxid. They aren't going to be able to. They're going to be able to just pretty much dominate. No real breakdown from Elysium. You see Insane doing this charge quite a few times. We can get past one guy that way, but this Stray is always at the flag. Presty's always in this corridor doing revives, and you've got people up top there as well. I'm not going to be taken advantage of so easily. So like I said, I'd say they probably have a good minute and a half maybe. They can get the objectives really quickly. But you can't let them get set up. Nice grenade. How didn't I get a frag? Cresty could have got 2 or 3 there. He's going to be able to get one with the MP40. He gets taken down. Here comes the push across. As Raz is going to try and push in. Luger frags coming out from everybody. They're going to be able to get their hands on the flag. Was it in time? I don't think it was. Knife even came out. Blade knifing insane there. So many Luger frags. 4, 5, maybe even 6. Everyone was down to like nothing in ammo. Defense doesn't have a field up at the moment, so it's going to be the issue for them. Yara and Flop doing battle on the left hand side. Flop will generally come out on top here because even if he dies, he's got teammates to cover, and like I said already, I'm not really a fan of that left hand side push. It'll be very hard to angle in this run. Lots of frags again coming Oxid's way. Timing's running out. 45 seconds or so until they won't really have enough time because I actually forgot the 30-second plant that needs to go down as well. So that's GG already. Push coming in. They have to get the flag here. This is their only chance. Lots of shots. Cresty getting 2 frags. Does he hold on to it? I think the respawn did come in. They're all gunning for him. This nade. Oh, fireball. Unlucky. They are going to get the plant down. I think they've got a very, very small chance. Have they got a suit? They do not. So they're going to have to wait for that plant. There will be mines and airstrikes and artilleries. This is where artillery is just so powerful. Artillery is just like the time delay. Massive time delay. And because they've got to go for the right hand side ones first. So here we go. A big setup from the Axis team. I almost can feel that there's going to be a troll. That's going to happen. They're going to take the other objective at some point. When the game's basically over. Just to troll them a little bit. A big setup from the Axis team. And like I said, it's very hard to break it down. Artilleries can only have so many. You're only going to have 1 or 2 field ops max. Just move out the way. Quite easy to spot. Panzers it. Again. Can only have 1. Same with the rifle. Nice artillery from Blades. It's so easy to bottleneck them here. They're going around the top. I don't think they have enough time. One guy literally needs to be at the other objective right now. Double RT frag comes out from Blade. He is going to be able to pick up 3. Nice, I love it. I love the track in there. Got Insane to do it. Insane drops him, but that is going to be it. It's going to be a 4-2 victory for Elysium. Not the way I wanted to see it. This map. This is a good reason, if we even needed one, to just say goodbye to the Kassai. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Should have the next rounds up. The stats are, I think they're meaningful. It's only 1 half though, so it's not as meaningful. But we'll have the next rounds up. Maybe do a live game as well. Hopefully in a very